Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is a bit off the cuff. Uh, this past weekend I got to go down to Waynesboro, Pennsylvania. I have a friend that lives down there. He has his own training company. Gentleman's name is Paul Taylor. Really good friend of mine. And his company is Warhorse Tactics. Now, he is putting on classes. He also does Maryland wear and carry class. So if you're in the Maryland area and you want to get your concealed carry license for the state of Maryland, he holds those classes all the time. So if you're interested in anything pistol, rifle, tactics, whole nine yards, I highly suggest checking him out on Facebook as of right now, working on a website and all that stuff. But you can find his company's page on Facebook. It's Warhorse Tactics. He's also available on Instagram. So I don't know if he's on any other social media pages. Those are the two that I really only use. So Warhorse Tactics, Paul Taylor, 20-year vet, Army, Marine, Ranger, Special Forces, ODA team leader. Like, the guy is legit. So all that aside, I go down there because I ask him if I can sit in on a class. He was actually having two separate classes that weekend: pistol, or rifle on Saturday, pistol on Sunday. And I asked if I could sit down there to watch his teaching methods and pick up on some of the nuances of instructing. I've instructed other people, not on a professional level, so as I want to start making a shift into that realm, I thought that it would be a good idea to go down there and kind of sit in and see the little things that he does that makes him such a great instructor, and see how I can implement that into my ways of teaching. But in the process of that, I got to be involved in the classes. So at the end of the weekend, as I'm packing up, I realized that my handguard shifts. And it takes a little bit of pressure to make it do that, but it's rotational shift side to side. So I'm going to see if this is, I don't have the best lighting down here, but I don't know if you can hear that. But, so it rotates left and right. Just the little bit of gap on the anti-rotation tabs is what it's moving left and right. And it takes quite a bit of force to get it to rotate. So getting back, I decided to see what my bolts were torqued to, or see if they were torqued to spec, and they were. I even increased the spec all the way up to 60 inch-pounds, and it's still doing it. Contact Midwest Industries and explained to them that I have some movement in my handguard. Everything is torqued to spec, and the barrel nut is not moving. I can visibly see that the barrel nut is not moving. It's the handguard moving back and forth. So what they utilize on the bottom here, I don't know how well this is going to come up on camera, but right here is what they refer to as a torque plate. So what that does is it's gapped to a specific width, so that when you're torquing it, you can't crush the tab down on the bottom past a certain point. So my initial thought was that maybe the internal, or the diameter or the width of the torque plate may have been just a hair too wide, and it's not biting down onto the barrel nut properly, and it was probably just within spec. And then eventually, from thousands of rounds of shooting and moving and barricade and competition, all that stuff, it finally started to work itself loose. So they sent me out a new barrel nut, and it's supposed to be a knurled barrel nut. I believe these were knurled too, but he said that, well, the gentleman I was talking to through email said it should be just a little bit wider. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off and spec it out and see how it is as far as width goes with the micrometer. So stand by while I do that. Alright guys, so I dropped the ball and forgot to turn the mic on, or at least the receiver for the mic. So bear with me, as this is my first time ever doing a voiceover. So what we have here is both of the barrel nuts, and this one here is the older barrel nut, the original barrel nut that came with it. And you can see here it has this cross hatching for the texture, and it's not very pronounced. You can feel it, but there's no protrusion of those diamond shapes from the cross hatching. On the new one here, it's definitely got protrusions on those diamonds for the cross hatching. So it's definitely going to give a more textured surface for the inside of the handguard to bite onto. It's definitely got a lot of grip on it, even though it just slipped out of my hand, but it has got a lot of grip. I was trying to showcase how much force I was applying. So definitely a difference. So we're going to see what the outer diameter is with the calipers here. So for the old one here, we're coming in at 1.356 for the diameter of the barrel nut. And for the new barrel nut, let's see what we got here. We have 1.357. So it's a thousandth of an inch oversized as opposed to the older one. I think that is going to take up that little bit of space that was created as a result of the coating on the inside of the handguard. Alright guys, so everything is all back together, and let's see how it's doing. So zero movement. I really gotta fix the lighting in this, but I have zero movement whatsoever. So that is perfect. So shout out to Midwest Industries customer service for getting me squared away with this. I did message them, I want to say it was Monday or Tuesday. I'll annotate correctly in the video. And it showed up today, Thursday. So they shipped it out, believe first class or whatever it is. It got here very fast, and it solved my problem. So I am very happy. This is also a prime example of giving a company the opportunity to correct things. I've stated this many times in previous videos. Customer service can make or break. It will make or break a company. And, you know, people are so quick to jump on a company and talk crap about them simply for a one-off situation or something along those lines. But regardless, it fixed my issue. So I'm really excited to get this back out, and I get some more rounds on it and continue testing this suppressor. Review coming on this, so I'm not going to say what it is. If you want, you can leave a comment down below guessing what it may be. But review to follow on this, hopefully pretty soon. I got to get out and do some night shooting so I can see what the flash suppression is for this guy. So guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully this video didn't turn out too long. I know I can ramble a bit, but with the wonders of editing, I can shorten that down for you guys. So please hang around. I have more stuff coming down the pipe as far as videos. Some of them are talking about specific situations, maybe some concepts, other firearms, or attachments like optics, or maybe finally getting around to review this pursed 4 there. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.